Joy Lab.
Hi, this is Tonya, and today we're going to talk about fundraiser cookie dough. For our school, the cookie dough fundraiser was the best one of the year, except for the dinner auction, which is a huge event and so much work. So relatively speaking, the cookie dough fundraiser was easy and profitable. But fundraiser cookie dough does have some problems, and I'm going to show you how we can solve those problems using our freezer meal techniques. So first of all, your cookie dough lives in their freezer once you get it. And so let's say you want to make some cookies for your kids when they come home from school. So you pull it out of the freezer and you can't scoop any cookie dough. So you can try scraping. This is just not going to work. So I'm going to let this thaw in the refrigerator and we'll be back later. Our fundraiser cookie dough has thawed overnight in the fridge and it's nice and soft now. And here lies the second problem with fundraiser cookie dough. So let's say I just wanted to have a few cookies at a time for when my kids came home from school. I could pull this out of the refrigerator and scoop a couple cookies and have those hot and ready when they got home. And the problem is, if I have this tub of cookie dough soft and ready sitting in my fridge, okay, how many of these would actually make it to the oven? Maybe you're not like me, but if I had a spoon and a soft tub of cookie dough in the fridge, it would just be too tempting. So we're going to use our freezer meal techniques for a solution. I have a tray with my Teflon. So what we're going to do is prep our cookies ahead of time and freeze them. I have 3 different sizes of cookie scoops. This one's actually for ice cream and it's a 1/4 cup. So if I wanted to make giant cookies, then I could scoop my cookie dough with this. My other 2 sizes are more practical. This is a 1 tablespoon and this is 1 teaspoon. This teaspoon size cookie scoop is actually my favorite size for making cookies because it makes nice tiny cookies, and so I don't worry so much if I eat more than 1 cookie at a time. But I think for our purposes we'll go ahead and use the tablespoon. We're going to make a bunch of cookie dough balls and freeze them. Now we are not cooking them. This is for using our freezer meal technique, so I don't need to worry about spreading them apart. You could use just a regular spoon to scoop out your cookie dough, but it's very hard to get them even, and you don't want to start fights among your kids about who gets the biggest cookie. My tray is ready to go straight to the freezer. So now I've solved the second problem with fundraiser cookie dough. I have no soft and gooey and tasty cookie dough that will be sitting in my fridge ready for me to eat. Oh, but look, this one won't fit on the tray. See, I have my tray all done and I don't have any room for this one, so. Oh, darn. You didn't see that. Freezer, goes in the freezer. Here is our frozen cookie dough balls, all ready to be put in our freezer container. Don't run away! Problem solved. I am much less likely to go to the freezer and pop one of these in my mouth than I would be to take a scoop of the softened cookie dough. Fundraiser cookie dough comes in round containers. And that's a problem, especially if you're like me and you can't only buy one tub of fundraiser cookie dough. Especially if your own kid is selling it, you have to buy more than one. So the problem with these round cookie dough containers is they don't fit very well in your freezer. We need to maximize freezer space. So if you have any influence at all with cookie dough fundraising companies, tell them, put it in a rectangle container. Here's another option. It would fit the cookie dough. We could do this nice oval. Or you can even do a flattened square. I'm Tonya, and thank you so much for joining me in solving the problems of fundraiser cookie dough.
Joy Lab. Learning done right.